Good morning. It's day 145. Headed to, walking from the motel back into Cornwall Bridge. And just need to talk to the post office lady again, find out what to do about my not yet arrived resupply box. Like if I could get it forwarded to the next somewhere, Barrington or somewhere. And then I found a ride into Kent to actually purchase resupply. There's a grocery store there and an outfitter that has fuel and hiker stuff. So, but first order of business, I needed to find some coffee, maybe some additional breakfast. I had the rest of my dinner from last night and this morning for breakfast, but I'm still feeling hungry. Anyway, that's the plan for this morning. If I make it back on trail today, it's like 6 miles to the first shelter, so that seems reasonable for an afternoon. And that'll just be another Nero in and Nero out instead of taking a full zero, just like 2 Neros in a row. But anyway, I'm gonna pop into the marketplace here and see if they have coffee and something to eat. Kent, Connecticut. I just left the IGA where I bought hopefully 4-ish days worth of food as best I could. This place is expensive, let me tell you. This is me sitting in front of pharmacy, which is a converted rail depot, looks like, from the architecture. Waiting on the Uber back to trail, from Kent to trail. So I finally found a ride back to trail, and that is from the owner, or the guy that behind the counter at the outfitter said he would drive me up there after he closes, so we wouldn't leave until like 5. It probably puts me on trail by 5:30, 5:45, and I'll just hike till I see how far I get. And there's a tent site 3 miles in and a shelter 6 miles in, so probably the only realistic scenario today is tent site 3 miles in. I'm crisscrossing this Kent Green section of Kent to a Chinese restaurant where I'm going to pig out on the biggest platter of tofu and vegetables I can find on the menu. And I have about an hour and a half before I have to meet the guy back at his shop, which is, a couple blocks. Hello. It's day 145 and it's 5:15 in the evening, and I'm just getting started on my hike for the day. So it's a Nero. I'm doing 3 miles to a tent site. So it should be like 6:45 or 7. Because I don't know how it's counting this little side trail that I'm on right now. This may be added to it, or this may be included in the calculation. I'm not sure which. So 6:45 or 7, somewhere like that. And then 16 tomorrow instead of 13. So that's the trade-off. And then I'm back on the schedule I would have been on had I been able to get to trail earlier. All right, back on the AT. I just checked, and it's 2.2 miles from this point to the campsite. And it's not flat either. I was hoping it would be a flat ridge walk, but it's not. There's going to be some ups and downs, including a 400-foot climb. So I will survive. That's not too daunting, other than a full belly of Chinese food is not what you want to do that sort of thing on. But I'll probably survive. I'll let you know if I don't. Anyway, today, and I wasn't hardly hiking at all today, but today was an absolutely gorgeous, like a perfect 10 day for like maybe 10 minutes at 3:30 in the afternoon. It was a little warm, but it was cool and breezy and sunny, and it's a Friday, but in Kent, it felt like a Saturday just because the place is crawling with people. It seemed like tourists. But you know, we're in Connecticut, so people probably don't have to work all day, every day, if they can afford to live in Connecticut. So many motorcycles out today, too. Of all kinds. I didn't see any of mine, though, but I saw a lot that were in my category of things I like. All right, there we go. Camp set up for day 145. In the backmost campsite of, I think we're up, yep. Campsite number 3, oops. Campsite number 3 of the Cesar campsite. I forget the full name, but interesting story. I'll fill y'all in later. I've got my food in the box, bear box, and I'm going down for water. Headed there now.